Hello, welcome to Digital Zone channel. My name is Iris, and this is the first in a series of tutorials about the C# programming language. This tutorial is for people who have no experience with programming but want to learn. This video will be theoretical. We will talk about a C# language and what programming language are in general. We will also look at the development environment and explain the difference between binary code and machine code. The next part will be practical. So, let's get started. We, as humans, normally speak human languages, but computers use binary code, ones and zeros. This creates a big language barrier. That's why we have a programming languages. They act as a middle ground, a language that humans can learn and understand, and one that computers can also work with. Here is how it works. The programmer writes code in the programming languages like Python, Java, or C Sharp. This code is translated using a program called a compilator or interpreter into the binary code which the computer understands. The computer runs the instructions from the code. This can be anything from performing calculations to displaying a web page or showing specific words. For example, if we want a computer to display the words "Hello World," it follows these steps to make it happen. We have already mentioned that binary code is the language computers speak, made up of ones and zeros, which are hard for humans to understand. But in programming, you might also hear the term machine code. What is machine code? Machine code is called a low-level programming language. It's like a translation of binary code, specific instructions for the computer that are still very simple and very close to the binary. It's a language understood mainly by the computer's processor, not by human. Think of it like Lego bricks. Binary code is the individual bricks, and machine code is the plan for how to put those bricks together. Programming languages are often divided into low-level and high-level languages. Low-level languages are closer to how computers think, and high-level languages are closer to how humans think. C Sharp, the language we will focus on, is high-level programming language. This means it's designed to be easier for humans to read and write. What is C Sharp? C Sharp is a popular programming language created by Microsoft. It's designed to be easy to read, safe, and powerful, making it a great tool for building many types of applications, like computers program, websites, games, and mobile apps. In the gaming industry, C Sharp is especially popular because it's main language used in the Unity game engine. Unity allows developers to create games for PCs, consoles, and mobile devices. Thanks to its simplicity and versatility, C Sharp is a good choice for both beginners and experienced developers. If you want to start programming and use a tool that opens the door to the world of development, C Sharp is an excellent option. IDE. The last term we need to clarify at the beginning is a development environment. IDE, or Integrated Development Environment, is a software that provides a programmer with all the tools needed to write, test, and debug code in one place. While it's great to know a programming language, you can't just write it on paper because that wouldn't do anything. That's why we need a tool, a development environment. An IDE usually includes a text editor for writing code, a compiler or interpreter that translates the code into the computer's language, a debugger that helps find and fix errors in the program, tools for project management and testing tools. We will use Visual Studio, or at least I will use it. If you prefer to program in a different development environment, that's fine, but I won't be able to help you with a different tool. Whatever development environment you will choose, or if you decide to go with Visual Studio like me, your homework for today's video is download and install a development environment because we will need it next time. That's all for today's tutorial, and I look forward to seeing you next time in the next episode. Next time we will try something practical.